Guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be doing an album review on Taking Back Sunday's Happiness Is off of Hopeless Records. The release date for this is March 18th, and they are a alternative rock band, kind of along that. The first track on this album is a little intro track, which is called Preface, which is basically just a string section that's really sad, but it has some piercing dynamic moments in it. And then towards the end it just gives this dramatic stop, but it transitions nicely into the next track, which is Flicker Fade, and this was the first single that they released. And off the bat, I really loved this song. The tone and structure reminds me of their self-titled album, but I really like the overall meaning of the song as well, which is acceptance. Verses are very soft while the lyrics illuminate with a string section and acoustic guitar. Chorus kicks in with the lead guitar intro, edgy vocals, and the chorus definitely reminds me of old Taking Back Sunday due to Adam's more raspy, high energy vocals. And I really like this song a lot because it brings back their old style, but at the same time is keeping things more interesting, new, and fresh. The next song is Stood a Chance, which was also the second single that Taking Back Sunday released. The bass line really helps drive the verse of the song, and the punching guitar lines with the rousing chorus give you that old Taking Back Sunday feel. And this song, compared to the first single, is just very upbeat, a lot more like, hey, I'm happy, instead of, oh, down in the dumps kind of thing. The next song is All the Way, and it starts with a string section, then builds with the drums and then the guitar. It's definitely a different kind of vibe of Taking Back Sunday. It actually reminds me more of the band U2 in a way. The echoey drums and vocals, it just gives me that like U2 feel at the chorus. And then it gets heavier and faster at the very end. The next song is Beat Up Car, and this has small spurts of vocal trade-offs between Adam and John, which I really like, and it leads to a pulsive chorus that bounces between time signatures and then transitions nicely with the next track, which is It Takes More, which is an interesting ballad with a very haunting piano. Then towards the end it has an explosive chorus that keeps chugging and adding interesting elements of backing vocals. They Don't Have Any Friends kicks right off the bat with chugging guitars and fast-paced drums. It definitely has the vibe of the last album, the self-titled album, to it, with Adam's type of vocal style. But it's very well written and a very well executed song, definitely one of my favorites on the album. Better Homes and Gardens is the next track, and it has kind of a waltz type beat to it, backed with some 80s sounding guitar lines, and lyrically it's definitely one of the best songs on this album. And it talks about divorce, and you can really feel the passion when Adam's singing this song. Like You Do is an interesting song because, in my personal opinion, it focuses more on drums. The drums start off this song and they definitely seem like the main focal point and help keep the song going start to finish. It also consists of a lot of like intricate guitar in it, so I think this song is mostly focused on musically rather than vocally. When We Were Younger Then has a gypsy folk type of feel. It's one of the more obscure and differently toned tracks on the album. Closer for this album is Nothing at All, and it's an acoustic track that puts the focus on the vocals. Definitely stands out due to the impressive harmonies and a mess of strings. The song is so haunting that it gives me chills, and when a song gives you chills, 90% of the time that's a pretty good thing. So overall, I think it was a great way to close this album. With Taking Back Sunday going to Hopeless Records, I think it's helped this album have a good amount of tones of the older records to also the self-titled album. You can hear a lot of influences of Where You Want to Be and Louder Now on this album, and a little bit of Tell All Your Friends, and some of the self-titled album in it. It gives a good balance of old and new Taking Back Sunday sound. They tried some different things on this album, especially with the use of string section, which was in quite a few of the songs. And I think overall, as a whole, this album transitions really nicely into the next. All of the lyrical themes are related together, and I definitely think they go with the title of this album. I can't say it's my favorite Taking Back Sunday record, but it shows that they can still put out good music that will please old and new fans. I'd probably have to give this album a rating of an 8.7 out of 10. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. And also, if you liked this video, you should thumbs me up, because I know you want to, and I'm gorgeous. And I'm also wearing this Chelsea Grin beanie that I just bought, and it is sick and fresh to death on me. So click that like button. Make sure you tell all your friends. Get it? Taking Back Sunday pun thing. Also check out my other YouTube channels down below, my vlog channel and my skit channel, as well as my social networking sites, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. You can follow me on those. That would be really spectacular. Stay brutal, guys, and stay tuned for more reviews.